maybe I should make an exemption for the priest. Wait till I make the exemption. I have the 8:15 mass, and I'm rushing from the rectory, and I see someone who has a need on the road. This is already 8:14. What do you want me to do? No, what do you want me to do? Come late for mass? Attend to the... Okay. Well, when I was growing up, before the advent of electricity in many places, we used to play under the moonlight, look forward to the moon, the full moon. And then in the playground, our parents would say, do not let your shadow catch up with you, so keep running. We were kids, we didn't know. We kept running and looking at the shadow. Can you run away from your shadow? It reminds me of Psalm 139, verse 1, that says, you have searched me, Lord, and you know me. You know my rising. You know my thoughts, my secret thoughts. You know when I wake up. You know what I am thinking. Verse 1. Verse 7 says, where can I run away from your spirit? Even the deepest sea is not deep for you. If I go to the heavens, you are there. The ocean, you are there. Where can I go away from your spirit? Jonah thought he was running away from his responsibility. How long was he going to run? How long am I running away from what God is asking me to do? For how long are you going to run? You have answered correctly. We should not abandon the needs of others. But it's easier said than done. But what is important is the intention. Did they have the intention to help at all? They did not. They did not. And Jesus says to this man, who had the purest intention, who did well, who did great, the Samaritan. Notice that the Samaritan did not like other people, but for themselves. But this Samaritan went out of his way to help the other person. You remember the story of the Samaritan woman, and I cannot give you water to drink because you are not one of us. But then, in this parable, he went out to help. Can I leave my comfort zone to help others? And Jesus says something very remarkable. When the Samaritan took this man who has been robbed, to the innkeeper, and says to the innkeeper, if what I have given you is not enough, do your best. When I come back, I will repay you. Jesus meant the church. We have been wounded. We are humanity. We are a people who have been wounded. He has left us in the church for us to be taken care of. Are we taking care of one another? Am I taking care of my soul? So thank God we belong to this church, this inn, so to say, where we have to be taken care of. Everyone is to be taken care of. Am I, as an individual, taking care of myself? Am I taking care of others? The story of the scriptures is about conversion. It's not about entertainment. Is the word of God actually permeating my soul, my being? Or it is just there, it goes in from one ear and it goes out? A question I have to ask myself. We need to ask ourselves.